Hello Leo, it's Marina from the Butterfly Effect and this is your reading. I would say it was for the next week, but I'll be honest, it's sort of developed and I really do think this is a much longer term reading. I think we're looking well into March. Now the Leo I'm reading for is coming through as my Lady of the Harvest in reverse, the Oak Man in reverse, Mickle and Muckle in reverse. In a nutshell, this is someone who's refusing to accept a loss. This is someone who may be denying reality. This is someone who could be sulking about something that has ended that they just can't let go of. In its destructive mode, it's a case of if I can't have it, no one will. This is someone who's probably very depressed. But it's also someone who's opportunistic, self-serving, selfish, childish, just can't let something go, cannot let it go. So if that sounds like you, Leo, then that is you, and if it's not, then it's someone that you're going to be dealing with. I've got the key, the clover, and the tree card. Without clarifying it, and given the amount of cards here, you can see that it's going to develop somewhat. This is about, I think, coming back to someone being opportunistic, and it's probably with regards to gambling. Now, as I say, just like if I take it just as a weekly reading, I would say that there's like a window of opportunity here for someone to get the answer to something they've wanted. There's almost like a brief glimpse. But what I would also say is be careful of your property this week, because it's almost like this is a thief, my Seven of Swords in reverse, who may see a brief window of opportunity. There may be like keys lying around. You know, it can be a password, not actual a physical key, and they may, you know, burgle someone or try to get access to you know, their computer accounts. Someone is looking for a window of opportunity here with regards probably to a family matter. Or it could be like the solution to someone who's got a health problem. There's someone who's opportunistic here. They could be a gambler or a gamer, and they're refusing to accept a loss. This is like someone who has lost money gambling and has gone on a tilt, you know. So that's what it could be for some of you. As I say, the story has developed beyond that. So I've got this key here. The solution is the Queen of Pentacles. Now she's come up in reverse with the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Wands. This is a queen, usually an air sign, doesn't have to be, but someone who's protecting their heart here. This is a queen that's been wounded, and that's why she's in reverse. It's not that she's, you know, any of the attributes that would normally come with a Queen of Pentacles in reverse, because I have checked her out. She is protecting her heart. I think she's been taken advantage of before. I think she has been offered unconditional love to someone in the past. A mature man in the community, and this is her as my lom. My lom is always someone who has been through it, you know, maybe had a number of relationships or just had the one, and it's really it's hard going. She's very, very charitable. She just gives. She gives to the point she overgives and actually makes herself quite poorly, which is why her wings are all shattered here. So she's very kind, she's very generous, but she is also now very defensive. She's the key to something for someone, or she might just have worked out the solution to a problem, and that would very much be to stand her ground and defend her heart, or not give her heart to anyone because it's previously been wounded. And this may be this person who's not able to accept that or let it go. With the clover, this, I really do feel that this is my opportunistic chappy here. And with the Seven of Swords in reverse, he is going to get caught. Now, I got the Hierophant in reverse in another reading this week. I will check. I might have had it twice. And I did say I'm going to pull out my most commonly pulled cards and do a read for the week, because there is some major stuff this week. Sorry about the dog getting them all excited. This is like somebody being caught by the law. With the Hierophant in reverse, the Hierophant can be like, you know, the breaking of a commitment. Someone is maybe breaking a commitment because they're dealing with someone who's possibly a bit of a drunkard, and possibly a thief, possibly a gambler, possibly all three here. But this can be like, Tom, excuse me, sorry, can you stop him running around? I'm recording. Sorry. Okay. This can be like a group of people, an organization, a church, a community. I'm saying coming back to a community with the mature man. That community could be anything, you know, it could just be the place that you'll live, a group that you're a member of. It can be anything. And in this group, and this is either a Taurus. This is a masculine, because I've got himself in reverse, death in reverse, my soul shrinker. The death in reverse is someone not accepting an ending yet again. Something has naturally come to an end here, and this is not accepting it. Being turned in his head here, this is someone who is out of their energy, literally across the board, out of their energy. I've got 6 cards in reverse here for this Leo. And this is someone who can be like a poor father, because he's known to be very protective, paternal, fatherly in his upright position. This is the divine masculine in reverse. So this is someone who is very pissed off with the soul shrinker in reverse. Probably someone who's very harshly spoken, who may gossip about people, spread rumors that are, you know, lies, and just can't let something go. Can't let something go. With the clover card, which can be about luck, a little bit of luck, something that's a bit of an opportunity here. I've got gotcha, and this is like the Tower in tarot. So with gotcha and the Seven of Swords in reverse, then someone is going to get caught. So, and I've also got Judgment here as well, and the Courthouse. Someone's going to slip up here. They're going to do something that's, you know, breaking the law. It's probably to do with money, or, you know, is someone who's maybe just cheated and they're going to get found out by their partner. And then we've got a broken commitment here with the Hierophant in reverse. This is something that's going on at home. It's like there's like a time limit on this. There's going to be an argument. There's going to be a bit of a bitch fest here with my owls up here. That's I think it's going to, and when that happens, somebody is going to reveal something that they probably shouldn't have done, because I've got my oh, that gnome in reverse. I mean, literally everything in reverse here. And this is my drunken trickster. I mean, upright, he's a trickster. In reverse, he's like a perverted perverted trickster. You know, it's not just like a trickster. He's super dodgy. And this is also in is it In Wine There's Truth? This is somebody who might get drunk and just like spill their guts here. They'll say the wrong thing to the wrong person, and they're going to end up in the courthouse. That's what I'm getting from this. Someone's tried to do something incredibly dodgy here. I don't know specific. I'm thinking it's towards this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, because that's who he's looking over at here. She's the one. She is, for some reason, she's either worked it out, and that's why the key's here. And that's why she's been defensive, or she's the solution to something. She might even have an answer that she's unaware of, but she's defensive. She knows that something's not right here, that somebody's messed up here. Yeah, and this is going to take somebody to the courthouse. Now this is like a family matter. So I've now got a King of Cups and a Queen of Wands living together, basically. My King of Cups has come through as Nellis the Alchemist. He's trying to change something here with regards to his home situation. Nellis comes in, she's like the magician. She can represent an individual, but I don't think so. I think this is just his own energy. He's looking over this Queen of Wands who's looking in an opposite direction, and he's trying to change something. He's trying to bring in some positive change to his home environment here with the Four of Wands. I mean, he may even want to marry this person if he's not already living with them and living with her or married to her. I do have the home card here, so I sort of feel that they do. And this Queen of Wands, she's a bit of an issue. She's come up with Lisa the Shadows in reverse, and my collection of pixies in reverse, sorry. This is someone who's bonded either to a home situation or to her husband, or someone who has addictions. This is someone who can be compulsive. She can have a lot of self-destructive behavior. She might be angry towards herself, towards others, and she may be someone who's quite isolated. But with the pixies here, this is somebody who's got too much time in their hands and they're creating mischief. It's someone who doesn't participate in the carrying out of duties, you know. So if it's like a stay-at-home mum and, you know, Mr's off to work all day, he'll come in and it will be like a pigsty. He'll not be getting his dinner. The kids will be unwashed. The dog will have fleas. She's like sitting on the sofa eating, you know, pies and whatever. You know, drunk a bottle of vodka. She's not fulfilling whatever duty it is she's supposed to fulfill, and she's possibly got some addictions here, which are why that is happening. I've asked about what did I ask? Yeah, I asked what she wants from the King of Cups, and I got expectation. What does she expect? Occupation. She expects him to work, basically. This is what I'm saying. She expects him to go out and work. Well, she's, you know, braiding her hair, or, you know, I don't know, smoking pot all day. And this guy is coming up with bad health and thoughts. Now, I think this is either this is messing with his head mentally, or he just feels very much under the cosh here, and he's tired. He's possibly doing his more than his fair share of, you know, what a home environment looks like, and he's in his thoughts. Now, I think it's possible he's thinking about possibly this Queen of Pentacles over here, possibly. I mean, there's obviously at least 3 characters here. There might be an extra one in this mix here, because I'm not entirely sure who it is. I'm not getting a bad vibe off my King of Cups, I have to say. I think she's more of a fly in the ointment, because I have checked the outcome to see who's getting what. I don't know who's going to like get, you know, rumbled here. The advice for the week came up with it's time for a treat, and this is my candy cane angel. And it came through with judgment. So this is like a major summing up. So if someone, or, you know, you or whoever you're dealing with has had to maybe even deny themselves for a period, who's, you know, let me just read you a little bit. The candy cane angel is in charge of letting you know when it's time for some little luxuries that will reconnect you with your self-love and self-worth. She too holds back from giving to herself, and she is such an earnest and industrious little angel. But her message is always clear. It is time for some fun. Yeah, it's kind of like someone who denies themselves pleasures, but it's also someone who's maybe not been able to have pleasures. It is definitely time to have a treat, to give yourself the thing you've been putting off until you've worked hard enough, or saved enough money, or done without long enough. This card can come up for people who have been taught to save before they buy. A wonderful strategy, but at times this can tip over into an almost habitual denial. You truly deserve some pleasure in this time, in whatever form you have been denying yourself. Do not rationalize or talk yourself out of it any longer. The candy angel has appeared. She has made a bargain with you, and you are now going to have some fun, some delight, some tasty treat. whether in the form of food, clothing, luxuries, or experiences that you have forced yourself to do without. Okay, so I asked, so there's a judgment, yeah? There's like a final summing up here. This is like major arcana. It's almost like this situation is going to be rectified, and then, you know, there's a lightness about it. I've asked what the treat is going to be, and I've got courtship. So it might be that somebody is getting freed up, and that's maybe why the Hierophant is in reverse here, of the breaking of a commitment. So maybe this King of Cups, yeah, breaks up or ends his connection with this Queen of Wands, and then he wants to go back to this Queen of Pentacles. So I asked, what's the judgment? Yeah, the Thief, the Gift, and the Coffin. So whoever is a thief, you know, that's coming to an end. Whoever's taken a gift, this can be like a box, it can be gold, it can be jewellery. Something has been stolen, and I think, and as I say, someone is going to go to court about this, and there's going to be judgment, and judgment is upright. So this is like the, you know, the correct karma is served. So I've asked what this judgment, how it affects these individuals, or who's getting the treat. That's what I asked. And I got the Queen of Pentacles in 2 decks. So the Queen of Pentacles is getting the treat, and this is like, you know, her, that's all her battered wings, and she's blocking her heart. She's my wounded queen, but she is going to get some karmic justice here, and the treat would appear to be a new relationship. Hurrah. I then asked, what will this judgment mean to the King of Cups? He gets the Ace of Pentacles, so he gets a brand new start. He gets a lump sum of money. This is very much quite a big win in this deck for me. This is usually my inheritance card, but it is a big win. It's a lump sum of money. Usually that's what he gets. And I've asked what the Queen of Wands gets out of this judgment, etc., and she get the Death card. So I think she's out the window basically. She's not going to die. She's just not. There's just an ending here. I mean, she might have been the thief. I don't know. It's right above her. The base of the deck, I do have the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Star in reverse. So, basically a lot of lies, a lot of miscommunication here, a loss of hope in the situation. But as I say, this is why this does seem an awful lot longer. Leo, I really would expect. Oh gosh, this could be. The clover is very short term, because it's very soon. The key's pretty short. The tree card, pretty sure that can be up to like maybe a year. So yeah, it might be a longer term reading, but a very interesting one nonetheless. So I'm going to take an advice card for you. You'll know who you are in this reading, hopefully. Please like, subscribe if you haven't done. If you would like a private, all my information is below. Wait for your advice, it's important. Leo, I'm just going to ask for March. What advice do you have for Leo for March and for this reading? For the Leo that needs to read it. What advice do you have for Leo for this reading, please, Spirit? Move beyond ancestral patterns and take care of your needs. Yeah, there is some bad health down here for this King of Cups. Needs to watch his health, because it is right. The health card is on his head here. Moving beyond ancestral patterns sort of means you're getting stuck with the karma of your ancestors who haven't had the ability or, you know, will to deal with it. So they've kind of passed the buck to you. This is about sort of like clearing out your you know, junk DNA that's been passed down with you, and you're just having to deal with all this crap. Winter is a timeline card, so I did say it did feel a bit longer. So this could sort of resolve itself in the winter time, but it's mainly about taking quick care of your needs. This is my lone wolf, so this is coming back to it's time for a treat. So if someone is sort of denying themselves things that might make them feel better, while they're going through something, then this is suggesting that you need to not do that. Winter is coming. Take good care of yourself. I worry about you when you're gone. I think it's Pointer Sisters or Sister Sledge, I don't know. I'll put it below. Winter needs. You have an opportunity to move beyond your fears, although you may feel in the dark. Get comfortable with being in the unknown and trust that the light within you will sustain you through what may seem a challenging process. Ask yourself what you need to do to feel supported and alive. You may uncover something from your past that you have buried deep, and know that when you unearth it and shed light on it, you create space for miracles. You may feel a lone wolf right now, but it's time for you to be the alpha. So do everything you need to be at your best, and then move beyond your fears and limitations. And ancestral patterns, it can also suggest, because this is a family card, it's about your ancestry and your family tree. So this might be that you need to break out from your family if there's expectations put upon you from your family to, you know, follow in their footsteps or whatever, you know, hopes they had for you. This is saying no. That's time to bin that off. Work out what you want and do it regardless of what your family want for you. Okay, thanks for listening if you've got this far, and I'd love to hear your comments, and I'll talk to you soon, Leo. Bye bye.